G'day guys, welcome back. So it's been a little while since we posted any videos. Had a fair bit going on lately and yeah, just took a bit to get on top of everything, but we're all good now. So we'll start getting back into it. The ute was getting a bit drawn out, so I sort of wanted to stop filming until we got a little bit closer. And we got close and then we had a major setback. So we'll go over that in a sec. So what we have here is the rear end out of our ute. For the most part, it's the same as what we've always had, same width and whatnot, but we have gone to a 292 diff gear now instead of the 345, obviously with the blower. Still got the same 31 spline, full spool, same 31 spline billet axles, everything there's mint. Did go back to disc brakes to get the extra clearance, and we'll go over why now. So she's up on the hoist, and I spent the, what would you call it, Easter long weekend, cutting the wheel wells out and moving them over. I was never really happy with just how they were, but what I've done is I've actually moved them over. I've notched the rail this time. So I made custom infill plates. I didn't use a kit or anything this time. I literally just got some 3mm metal and cut the rails out like I've done before on the VC. And moved the rail over about 50, well, not moved the rail, I notched the rail 50mm, added infills inside the rail. I usually use bits of metal inside the rail just to strengthen everything up. Moved it over. I'll throw a few photos in here if anyone's interested in that. Yeah, moved it over and just added another 50mm into the wheel well. So reason I did this is we got the buds on the front, and I went with the 20x12s for the rear, with a 305/30. Generally, I'm not really a fan of Simmons. It's really difficult to find a big diameter wheel with big offset for these things. I didn't want to put like a front runner, like a skinny front runner on it for the burnouts. So without going like a billet show wheel or something like that, it's really difficult to find wheels. But so I went with the Simmons. And I'm kind of happy I did because they look pretty awesome. So I obviously did this side as well. So the car's about to get the anti-chip coating done. I'm just waiting for Nathan to get here and we'll spray some of that on. Just basically need to redo the sections that I've altered under here, and we're going to do inside the tray area as well. Just going to, I've never been real happy with the bed liner, the Raptor liner in the tray. It's just not hard wearing. I don't know. I don't like it. I just prefer the anti-chip coating. In my opinion, the anti-chip coating is way better. So that's what we're going to do. So anyway, so the car was finished. It went to the dyno, and the poor little 5.7 had a problem on the dyno. Not because of the engine, but something electronic went wrong. We think, we're not 100% sure, but it looks like there was a problem in the solid state relay that controls the top injectors. I can't say too much about it because we're still working the issue out, so I can't really diagnose exactly what's happened, but the result of whatever it was that happened, it hydraulic the motor, and we bent 7 rods. We snapped one, shattered one piston, put the shattered rod, the shattered piston, the one rod that did break, it went straight down, thankfully, and went through the sump. The block, it damaged the sleeve, but it's only $150 to put another sleeve in it, so we are going to fix it. The sump can be welded. We did eat one cylinder head, obviously the combustion chamber where that piston let go, and it ended up with a bit of piston material inside the blower. So it was a pretty big let go. All happened at under 4,000 revs. So, yeah, no power figures or nothing like that. It literally let go that quickly. We still don't know why, but we'll work it out. And then eventually when we work it out, I will let you know. But yeah, so we're fixing it. That's all that matters. But that's all is not lost. We do have a cast iron LQ9 going together, which I already had to go in the car. We literally, the plan was always to swap that in the car because I knew the LS1 was never going to be a full-time thing. Well, yeah, I do have an engine oil cooler now as well. I've added that in. Yeah. So anyway, so yep, our new engine will be here soon. It'll be ready in about 2 weeks. While that's happening, the Turbo 400's out, getting more work done to it. I figure while it's out, we may as well spend some more money on it and make it even better. But anyway, so while it was running, I did get a couple of videos. So what I'll do is I'll throw them in here, and you can enjoy them while I get this ready and we spray the anti-chip coating. So when we come back from that, we'll hopefully have all that done. We'll have a look and we'll get the diff back in and get it outside, get all the side mouldings and whatnot for it, get the fuel tank back in it and get it outside and get some photos, because it's turned out really, really nice. I'm very, very happy with it. So anyway, so we'll get some videos going. You can see what it sounded like and how she looked with the blow-on combo all running. All right. I feel like we've done this before, eh? It's only like 1 or 2 videos ago we were doing this.
Someone decided to cut it back up.
It's gonna look fat though. Fucking cover's good, eh? The cover's really good. Very nice. Well, get it all back together. Look good. Alright, so I've gone and got the ute all back together. Got all the side mouldings, all these pieces and whatnot. I took all them off when I cut the wheel wells. Didn't want anything getting damaged. It's all back on there, although it is filthy dirty. I did plan to get it outside and give it a bath, but just didn't happen. It's a little difficult because of where my hoist is and in here. So normally I would have 2 go-go jacks and just swing it around, but anyway, moving the car on the 305s with a full spool diff's a little tricky. Anyway, so you get the idea. I think I'm going to come down a little bit with the suspension, probably wind it down another inch or so. I'd like it to just swallow that lip. Big diameter wheels are a little tricky to get the stance right, but I think it'll look pretty mint. Yeah, anyway. So they do fit pretty well. The original diff length is pretty mint, but we're about 5mm. We're pretty close. So got about 5mm between the lip and the guard edge. So I'm going to machine 5mm off the back face of the rim to get them under just slightly. That's filthy dirty. Basically got most of the trim back in it. Yes, it's bright. It's very bright. Probably a lot brighter than I imagined, but the only thing I'm really missing is this trim piece up here. I wasn't happy with the way it was originally done, so redoing that. But yeah, nice and bright. The seat actually fits incredibly well. It is so comfortable to drive. I so can't wait to lap this thing at Rocky Nats and Summer Nats and shit. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, still waiting for our motor, but I'll go and chase that up this week, but we shouldn't be too far off. So anyway, coming to a pad real soon. Catch you later.